What's up, y'all? Here with another episode. 2 Cent Show. It's your boy, Sir Charles Ringo. Scrolling through Facebook, and I seen there was a little video about this nigga in the Klan, purple Klan suit. So when they start doing colors, they big ranking, right? But he was saying some shit, and honestly, I couldn't be mad at a fuck thing he said, cause he ain't speak nothing but facts. And the facts that he spoke was sad. Here, I'm gonna let you check it out. Then we'll talk about it.
People are joining, but now with all the racial tension in America, people are joining left and right, so I think it's a good thing. When these people were rioting and causing all these riots for a black guy named George Floyd, who was a career criminal, the man was just let out of prison for armed robbery. He broke into a woman's house, a pregnant woman, and put a gun to her stomach and made her give over all her cash and credit cards. He pulled 5 years in prison, gets out, goes in a store trying to pass counterfeit money off, counterfeit bills, trying to buy more alcohol and cigarettes, and gets killed by the police. I feel no sympathy for him. The man's a criminal. And I think these riots are helping the Klan grow. There's more people out looking for us now. It used to be we had to go out and recruit members. Now we just sit back and they come to us.
What do you think about the state of our country? Do you think things are getting worse?
I think it's a racial powder keg about to explode, and we're actually hoping for it. Most of the people in the Klan want it to. We want the racial tension. We want a race war, a full-out race war.
And racism is a big issue in the United States.
Well, racism's always going to be a big issue anywhere. You can't have 2 different races or 3 races. You can't have this many people living on one continent with this many different religions, this many different cultures without one trying to step on the other. I mean, that's just common sense.
But you could argue that the Klan is contributing to the problem, no?
No, the Klan ain't contributing to the problem. You can just sit back and let the blacks do their own job. I mean, let them keep killing each other in record numbers. The Klan ain't got to go out and kill blacks no more. We just drop off some liquor in their town and some guns, and they do it themselves. If it was my option every weekend, I would go up to Chicago with a big truck full of whiskey and crack, marijuana, and a ton of guns and bullets and tell them have at it and just drop it off right in the middle of town. And then go home and watch my Monday morning news and laugh the whole time.
What's the most important thing you've learned in your life?
To never turn my back on God. He'll always be there for me. And like I said, the Klan's a religious movement. When I was younger, I really wasn't into religion, and I see there's a whole new generation coming up that are basically atheists. And I feel sorry for them, so I try to reach out to people about the Bible and the goodness of the Bible. And, God's there for everybody.
All right, now, first off, I'm gonna speak on the whole George Floyd situation. I honestly don't believe that man is dead. I could be wrong, but like I say, this is speculation. The cop that was involved, the one that knelt on his neck, he was in the Boston bombing and involved in the Sandy school shooting, 2 other national tragedies, right? And George Floyd was a freemason, so I mean he could have been killed, could have been a freemason sacrifice, but I feel like it's a car example, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just put my 2 cents on that shit. But I don't know about George Floyd's history, whether he was a career criminal or not. I don't know nothing about that shit. What I do know is just because somebody is now I can see if somebody is actively a career criminal. Well, I'm not even gonna speak on that part, because like I said, I don't know if he had just got out of prison for doing whatever to a girl and whatever. I don't know. I ain't looking to all that, but I think it's funny how this country pick and chooses who's a criminal and who's not, and who deserves death and who don't. Because it seems like when that motherfucker criminal got dark skin, it's whatever. He was a criminal. He deserved to die. There's white criminals around here, y'all. That white boy that ran up and shot them 8 black people in church and got to stop and get a Whopper. I don't hear motherfuckers talking about he deserved to fucking die. He got to live. Racism is everywhere. And y'all motherfuckers can't say that today. Because I done see arrest with a cop was trying to arrest this white dude. And this mother, they had to kill him. He was fighting so much. And that man struggled with that white man so much to where he did not kill him until he couldn't. When he had the upper hand and went to reach for his weapon, then he went and shot his ass. Only then did he shoot his ass. We don't have to do anything to get that trigger pulled. But back to what this white man said. And I'm going to take you into the part particularly when he said, we don't have to kill blacks no more. They doing it for us. He said, we said we can go downtown, drop off some whiskey, some crack cocaine, and some fucking guns, and they gonna do it for us. Watching that, I kind of got, inside I was enraged. But not with this racist ass cracker. I'm got enraged because of us. As a black man, you know how that feel to sit and watch a video that a KKK man is saying derogatory against us, and I can't get mad at what he's saying because it's the truth. We killing ourselves at a rate to where if you Google the numbers of the amount of black people killed in gang violence and versus it against black people that were killed by law enforcement, we kill each other at a much higher rate than police and white people do. Granted, we got fucking, our mindset got programmed in this stupid ass system that they got to where we hate each other and kill each other like that. But at the same time, that bitch got to sit here and wake the fuck up. We so scared of that white man. And the man say he want arrest, but he ready. They ready for one to pop off. And you know why? Because they know that they gonna win. We can't even get together amongst ourselves in a fucking gang and have organization. How the fuck we gonna stick up for each other as a race when we killing it like that? When we doing the Klansman job for us, for them. And I know you might think I'm crazy to sit here and say that the mentality of hating and killing each other is from the white man. If you go back in history to Martin Luther King Day and shit like that, black people was on some whole different shit. Button up, shirt, tie, tucked in, suit. Everywhere they went. I mean, granted, they might have not spoke with the most etiquette, but I mean, back then it was, I mean, you got to remember 500 years it was illegal for black people to even read and write. We weren't on this ignorant shit. I ain't gonna say see black people we didn't have, you know, the animosity, but the shit was different back then. Like Black Wall Street. Niggas came together, built their own, they had their own city, their own banks, their own stores, their own everything, until the white people fucked it up. Because they don't want us to thrive. You notice that there's never an issue when a nigga kill a nigga in the street, but let niggas get together and try to make something and thrive. That's where the problem lies, nigga. So when I say that mentality of hating each other and killing each other comes from them, because it does. Because if you go back, I don't know where it started or how it happened, Jim Crow, that's what I heard. But if you look at the time from back then to now, niggas was on some other shit. The white man was the fucking problem. Now we kill each other with impunity. Like it ain't nothing. We sit around not doing shit, smoking, drinking, talking about the white man, this white man, that. But the white man pull up, bitches get scared. Bitches hush. I'm one of them. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to die over them bullshit. But I'm saying, we sit here and talk about the crack of this, the crack of that, but when faced with them, we don't do nothing with it. Start tap dancing, nigga. You heard what this cracker just said, and it wasn't nothing but the truth. All they got to do is sit at home and plan some stupid shit, and we'll do the shit. We'll destruct our own selves, but we're our own destruction. George Floyd died. We got mad and went and destroyed our community. Black people got mad because of injustice to black people by a white man and went and destroyed the black community. White people sitting back looking like, the fuck wrong with these niggas? If a race war was to break out right now, we would be demolished. We would be executed. We would, I ain't gonna say cease to exist, but we are weak as a community and just amongst the black people ourselves. I've heard from other people saying, the white race is gonna fall off and die extinct. If other races died, bro, we was the only ones left, bro, we would be extinct. Cause all we do is we fight with each other and kill each other. How can we win a race war? If the white race gets together and wants to fucking take out the black race, how are we gonna protect our race as a people when we killing each other as a people? When we kick each other down as a people? We hate it, nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas that got a close circle that like this, but at the same time, we hate niggas, dog. And I say we because I'm guilty of some of this shit too. You go to the store and see a nigga sometimes, I'll listen. I'll look at that nigga to that nigga. Then, what's up? It's a habit. Something that's been programmed in us. And we ain't doing nothing about it. We need to wake up. We need to do something about this shit. You heard what he said. We worry about getting this bread, getting the foreign fucking a bitch, getting this bad, Bitch, we ain't even preparing for what's coming. Because we like them days are over with. They're not over with. The Klan has never dispersed. The Klan just hid in plain sight. Under judge robe and lawyer suits, police uniforms, doctors. We take up a small percentage of the population, but yet the AIDS rate is like 80-90%. Just something to think about, bro.